Hey guys, what's going on? Brother John here. Welcome to Third Proverb slash or Modern Deism. If you don't know my other channel, which deals more questions of God, life, religion, that kind of thing. But I've been really posting here on Third Proverb. But anyway, I'm subscribed to a YouTube user. His name is bullbearreport or Bulls or Bear Report. I'll put a link down below to the side, wherever YouTube decides to put things now. But anyway, though he expresses that he is, first of all, he is an analysis of the markets. He's an investor. Seems like a pretty smart guy, and he gets the information out there. I think when it comes to investments, he's pretty much saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put them all into silver, like a lot of people saying. And I could go with that, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Because if you drop the basket, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and I appreciate his videos, and that's why I watch him about his investment strategies. But when it comes to this whole political situation, which he tries to avoid getting into, and he realizes that the collapse is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's not about if, it's when. Right? So, but he has mentioned what I call a meme, an M-E-M-E, meme. Look it up if you don't know what it is. Okay? That is very prevalent in society when it comes to people voting, politics, and stuff like that. And I was with a business acquaintance just yesterday. We were talking over a cup of coffee, and he said the same thing that this guy has said, and I've heard it so many times, because it is like stuck in our head somehow. It's put in our subconscious, and that is that, well, you know, I feel an obligation to vote, and I pretty much, I'm just left with two candidates that really have any chance of winning. Okay, so you know that's already in there, right? So let me vote. Here it is. Vote for the lesser of two evils. My friends, the lesser of two evils is still evil. Okay? So if you're done with a choice, let me vote either. Now I'm not saying the candidates are these people, I'm just making an analogy, okay? Let's say, oh well, I either vote for I'll vote for the thief that only steals, the thief that steals $10,000, or should I vote for the thief that steals only $5,000? Okay? And then yeah, I know there's this third guy, and he's not so popular. I don't see him out there much. I might not even heard of him. Just like the friend I spoke with yesterday, never heard of Gary Johnson. Not keeping up with even the mainstream media, which sometimes throws Gary out there, but anyway, nobody, right? So let me see. I have the thief that'll steal 10,000. I have a thief that'll steal maybe only 5,000. But I have this other guy. He doesn't want to steal from me at all. Matter of fact, he says I should really keep my money. He is for saying I should have the responsibility to spend my money the way I want to. He's actually saying, you know what? I really want to get rid of this collection agency called the IRS and just do a flat tax. You know? And this is the guy that's not popular. Okay? He's the one who's for a free market. He's actually turned around his state, New Mexico. Yeah. Created jobs. Balanced their budget. But he's not popular. He does the right thing. He seems to really want to do the right thing. But these two other guys, I mean, really what choice I have, right? Do you see the thinking in this, my friends? The lesser of two evils is still evil. And if you vote for evil, you're just going to perpetuate evil, right? Evil begets evil. So this notion of the lesser of two evils is a farce, all right? Because that is just trying to get you back into the right-left paradigm, which I like someone commented, and keeps you in that way of thinking, which what the mainstream media does, right? I mean, you have Fox on one side, CNN on the other side, right? And nobody telling you in mainstream media about their choice. Oh, they gave Ron Paul a little bit of, some airtime, but then you had that whole mess that went on, with the delegates, right? Changing the rules last minute, couldn't get Ron Paul in there. That was a mess, man. The system is corrupt, no doubt. So, I mean, and we can still write in Ron Paul. And if you are in line with the Libertarian Party, which I think, if you really ask even Romney or Obama supporters certain questions, you probably say they're more in line with a Libertarian responsibility, and that would be fiscally, want to be fiscally responsible, a balanced budget, spending money wisely. And at the same time, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be. It's not my right to be involved in people's what they do in their bedroom, what they want to do with their own body. That people should have the freedom to speak and write and do as they please, as long as they don't infringe on the rights of others. Because some people also get the bad notion that, well, we're just going to let people do anything they want. You want free individual rights? I mean, you'll be crazy. No. Because if you do something that goes against the rights and liberties and another person's pursuit of happiness, if you go and infringe upon that, that is not exercising a right. You're not exercising a right. You should be negated your rights because you seek to take the rights away from someone else. AKA, you want to do them physical harm, stealing, right? Force them into a belief of a religion that they don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? These kind of things. So, I think most people would agree with that. And that's the libertarian view. But you have all this other, you have the Republicans, right, trying to acquire the Christian right vote and try to put up this, like they're like, high on the moral pedestal or something like that. So they appease to the Christian vote by oh yeah, we're going to be anti-abortion and we're going to be anti-gay marriage and stuff, Government shouldn't deal with this, okay? Should not be dealing with these kind of issues, these social issues. So for the Libertarian, we believe in fiscal responsibility, right? I always say I'm fiscally conservative and socially liberal. And that's pretty much the gist of a libertarian. And our problems here now are mainly, the things we're dealing with are on an economic scale. Money, budgeting. It's out of control. No jobs, people on the money, right? So, if you believe that the lesser of two evils is going to be more fiscally responsible, when, especially if we just even look over the past 12 years across both administrations, what they've done as far as spending, out of control, you're fooling yourself. Because I guarantee you, even if Romney got in, and then 4 years from now, which I believe we're not going to be in a much better place. I predict we'll probably be at $20 trillion debt easily in 4 years. But what will Romney say? He will say the same thing as Obama's saying now. Oh, we inherited a mess. Look what this last guy did. Just like Obama's saying now, look at what the last guy. It's always a pointing finger. Right? Human natures love to point the finger at someone else. Right? We want to pass the buck, pass the blame, and not take any responsibility. And I'm sorry, but Ron Paul and Gary Johnson, this is about individual responsibility. Enabling human beings to be self-sufficient. That's what it's about. And that sometimes takes tough choices. But, you know, when you have a lot of people who rely on the government and to be, you know, their mommy, daddy and take care of them, you know, they're going to swing towards that candidacy because they don't want to take, I'm sorry to say, some people, not all. I'm not saying people don't need help. But some don't want to take individual responsibility and just want to be enabled. I'm sure you have people, friends like that, you know that, you know, they either want to be enabled or they're enablers. And so that's that. So this voting for lesser of two evils is a crock. It's a cop-out, really. It really is a cop-out for really wanting to stand firm in what you believe in your values, even though it might be unpopular. Alright, sorry I went too long, and thanks for hanging around. Take care, everybody. Peace and prosperity to you all. Namaste.